Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, I don't know whose story you want to believe in this particular matter, but Richard Rommel Gittens, he is 29 years old, and it happened when he was 21, a mere 21 years old. He, 8 years ago, was on a construction site where they were building a home, and when he came, he showed up with more concrete. And the guy told him, this Steve Nugent told him, hey, I don't really need the additional concrete. I'm about to wind up and get out of here. It's getting late. So Steve Nugent is saying that Richard Gittens put the concrete in the back of his truck. And Steve told Richard, well, when the boss asks about that, or if the boss asks about that, I'm going to point him in your direction. I'm not going to get fired because you want to steal the person's concrete. That is what Steve Nugent said happened. Now, Richard has a different take on it. He's saying that they were, having words, and they were having an argument earlier in the day, and he thought that Steve has something behind his back, and he was walking towards him, and he was defending himself. That's what they say. This is typical for Barbados. It's typical. He was defending himself. He thought he was going to be hurt, so he chopped the guy with a cutlass. Okay? Chopped the guy with a cutlass. Now, the guy ran him home. Okay? They said that Richard Rommel Gittens, he didn't live too far, and he ran home. So if Steve Nugent was able to run him home, well, it couldn't have been that bad. So I can see where he probably didn't get the attempted murder charge. But whether you want to believe Steve or Richard is up to you. But what I want to say is do you see how simple it is to lose your life in certain places, especially a place as small as Barbados? Do you see how easy it is for someone to become offset at you and want to take your life or want to hurt you? Do you see how someone can, I'm not saying it happened that way, but can be doing something wrong? You're doing something wrong, but yet you're wrong and strong. Some people are wrong and strong with it. So if you can see these court matters, look at them, read them, you would keep your ass quiet in Barbados on other places that behave like Barbados, those small islands. If you can understand the mentality of certain of the people within these communities, you would just keep to yourself. Keep to yourself, because people are set off by the smallest things. And when they are set off, it's not as though they're throwing a few words at you and just moving off. They're pulling a weapon. They're pulling a weapon. Okay? So this fight that almost could have, glad it didn't take a life. It could have though, but it didn't. This fight started over one person said that they felt threatened, and the other person says that someone was stealing concrete to take home, and he said, I'm going to tell the boss it's you. I'm not losing my job over you stealing. So I don't know which one you want to believe, but the bottom line is, do you see how easy it is to escalate a situation in small islands or in places in the world? Do you see how easy it is for a situation to escalate because of stupidity? Okay? Stay away from stupid people. Stay away from situations, okay? Stay away from situations. This is Sherry Veronica.